Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu for Dalsu Plays, back with some more Gal Civ 3, and we are about to capture the jewel of the universe. This Class 18 perfect planet is soon to be mine. There are no other colony ships anywhere around, so I've got it. It's basically mine, which is pretty much the best thing that's happened to me all day. That's incredibly sad, isn't it? We're going to end our turn because we're at the end. And we do have another colonizer, which is headed down here. Not sure what I'm going to make this planet. It's a lush planet with amazing potential. We've got these three planets here, which are all production planets. So I think I might make this another finance-based planet. Because quite frankly, we are just not making the kind of money where we need to, and we're going to need that money to upgrade ships. So it's very important to me to grab some more cash. And I think that's what's going to do it. I'm probably going to make this like a well-balanced planet. I'm quite happy having 3 centers of ship production. I don't think I'll do any more. What I'll probably stick to is either balanced planets, financial planets, or science planets from now on. You don't need more than 3 centers of production. Unless, of course, the enemy just starts inundating you with waves and waves and waves of enemy ships that you can't beat, then we might have to kind of change our strategy. I say we only want 3 bases of production, but I could be wrong about that. My strategies are by no means foolproof here. Okay, here's another forward production place. We did build 2 approval places there because just frankly quite sick of having really pissed off population. I think the next thing we should probably do is a hive. Let's do that right there. That'll take a little while. This is another forward production base. Just kind of trying to keep these all straight in my mind. We've got some science, some money and science there. And then these 3 are going to be a part of production, basically. So this one's idle right now. It's got its 2 entertainment networks right there. So, what I'm thinking is a hive. Take it from there. Are we finished yet with... Yes, the lab is now finished with the Hyperon Matrix. So where does that put us? Well, it puts us at 145, but that's before we take all of this power and shift it over here, which is going to give us an extra 170. Very nice. I think it's about time for us to go through our planets again and kind of take a look at what's happening, which we tend to do this every 10 turns or so. So let's do that. On this planet, yeah, I think we're just kind of right where we want to be. Balanced, although we could just do a balance between science and money for right now. That would be nice. Pretty strong planet here because it's our capital. I don't know why production of money is so low. It would be certainly nice to... We don't have any markets. No, we do have a market. My mistake. So we're starting out with an income of 12. I suppose that's mostly from our population, right? And from there, we lose some for public education. We get a bonus from Ultra Spice, from wealthy population, from 2 shopping centers, actually, we have. But we're spending a lot of money on this colony. What are we spending money on here? Are we spending a lot of money on maintenance? Right. I see. Well, I suppose that makes sense. So, we're not making as much money as we'd like. This new Dalsu ship. We've got to get a little fleet going down here. Because there are some pirates, and they destroyed one of my fabrication ships. One of my ships was going down here to build a starbase last episode and was destroyed by pirates. So they've become a nuisance, and we're going to have to deal with them. Workhorse, the second, is pretty much just all focused on military production. I've got it doing a little bit of wealth for some reason, but we're going to focus it back. What exactly are we building? We're just doing Dalsus, aren't we? Yeah. Still doing the Dalsus. We actually have the ability now to design a larger ship, which I'm going to do. I don't want to get distracted from checking out my planets right now. Okay, we've got the lab fully turned on. Production base 2, we're keeping balanced. Is that right? What about production base 3? Are we keeping that balanced as well? We are. We're doing that because we're not so concerned with these formulators that were being built right now. Fat Stacks, on the other hand, I think he's ready to take on the role as our primary coin-producing planet. There's nothing else I can see right off the bat. This is actually a good building. We need to build this on one of our planets. Suppose we could build it on... yeah, on our workhorse planet. Should I wait until I get an extra space for it, or should I just destroy something and do it? Fertility Center I'm not terribly bothered about. We're at about 7, and if we lose the extra 0.1%, I'm not that worried about it. I'd rather have the Hyperon Shrinker personally. But, yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's destroy that and build a Hyperon Shrinker. And when we do that, sorry, we're going to have to change you, Workhorse, to social production. So you'll build that in 1 turn, and that will be fine. Alright, now, so this is the kind of micromanaging you really have to do. Breadbasket, you're doing fine with lots of research, money, and building. And all you're really doing right now seems to be upgrading units. So, I think that's fine. Zen Planet, how about you? Yeah, you're just upgrading things. We do have an extra space. I'm not terribly worried about it, frankly. Another entertainment network would be nice. Is there anything we need that's like empire-wide? Why don't you do a consulate? We actually have no consulates whatsoever, and you're in a position to spread your influence a little bit. How about the second lab here? He's got a lot of work to do before he's ready, I suppose. Do we have a thulium? We do not have the resources for that, apparently. How about Lab 3? You've got a few things going on. I don't think we need to disturb you quite yet. Beakers and Cache, doing its thing. That's also going to be a while. Takes a while to get these planets kind of set up. Hive, I think all of these are fine. I don't think we've actually looked at TechnoGeek or Edison in a while. TechnoGeek's doing a medical center, that's fine. Edison's doing entertainment networks. Those will both show up as idle soon enough. We'll be able to micromanage them further from there. Are we in a position to grab this planet now? Yes, we are. Excellent. I am going to name it Libra, because it's going to be like balanced as the scales are balanced. And we'd like to have approval there. I wouldn't like to take the manufacturing hit. We'll do pragmatic. That'll give us some more pragmatic points. 5% bonus to approval is basically nothing, considering our bonus is now 0. Our approval is now 0, rather. This is going to give us some extra tourism income. This is going to give us some extra growth. Here we have tourism influence. Here we have manufacturing. Here we have influence. So this has the potential to be a very good planet for influence. Why don't we start off with a hive, as we like to do. We'll build it here because we have a +2 to manufacturing. That'll be fine, and then I'd like you to tell me when it's idle. Alright. I'm pleased with that. We do have 345 science now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we got a trade route. That's excellent. Okay, we also have our first United Planet vote. Of course, I'm going to be voting for myself. And just hoping the best. So what happened here? Final vote was for me. Who else voted for me? Everyone votes for themselves, right? No, the Yor actually voted for me. Well, thank you. I'm sorry I called you a giant cockroach a few videos back. That's fine. That's going to give me a little pull in what laws and stuff can be implemented. I still would like to grab this planet if at all possible. The Drengen don't seem to be interested in actual planets. They've also not colonized this one. Or this one. There's also a planet here next to Techno Geek that I could grab. And I believe there's one here. It's kind of shitty, but I could always grab that. Let's check out our idle ships now. We've got this scout. All he's doing is just uncovering this last little sliver over here. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty good path to take. So we won't get bothered by him for a while. We'll have this Dalsu join up with the fleet here. And we're starting to have some people arrive down here where they can deal with pirates. However, this little squadron of 2 is not quite enough. Okay, so we've got influence growth plus 10, which is nice. I have no idea why that upgrades my ships. Why would that I have no idea why that would give me the ability to build upgraded ships. Perhaps that's just something that it leads to for some reason, which I'm not really sure about. Okay, we're very, very set on... Actually, before I choose my research, I'd like to see my timeline screen here and see where we stand. Okay, we had been lagging behind terribly, but we recently shot up. We're going to be somewhere in here. Pretty close. Pretty close to the other races, if not above them. I think overall we're pretty much in the lead here, so I'm not quite as worried as I was about losing horribly. That's not to say we can stop playing our best. Now, I suppose the Drengai are going to have quite a lot of military tech, so I want to keep up with them in the arms race. I'm going to research missiles, so it's only going to take 2 turns. Because we're about to design a new ship here very soon. We have a medium hull now. We can grab this anomaly right out from their noses. It's engaged by pirates, so we'll do a quick battle. Hopefully we'll win that. What does this mean? Did we get... Okay, so we got a ship. He's got 6 kinetic attack and quite a bit of shield strength. So that's fine. I suppose we could just have him guard Edison for the time being. I'll probably never use him, but it'll be nice to know that his ship's there. Forward production has finished its hive. Do we want to build the hospital here? I'm not particularly interested in that. How about just a few factories for right now? That'll be fine. Idle ship. Go down here to help with the pirates. What's our formulator going to do? Zen Planet, you have low approval and are in need of a recreation center. So we'll do that. We'll have to loop around because I don't feel like finding it again. It's kind of a pain in the ass. You guys are just going to chill. And you guys are also just going to chill. My Searcher still has moves, apparently, so we'll send him kind of deeper into the territory of the Drengai, or the Drengen. That is a strong starbase. 43 lasers, 18 missiles, 15 kinetic energy, and 10 of each kind of shield. That's going to be very, very hard. It's going to be tough to take something like that out. I mean, once we have better technology, it won't be as bad, but we actually don't have a recreation place here, so let's go and do that before we worry about other places farther afield. further afield, however you'd like to say it. Alright, I'm pleased with our progress that turn. What's next for us? We're actually making money now. I think our trade ship that arrived made a pretty big difference. I assume we maybe have 2 trade ships going on now. No, we haven't got the second one yet. This is actually only giving us 6. I think that most of our money is actually coming from fat stacks. We should probably queue up a few more colony ships to get these last few spots that we'd like. Can we get Breadbasket to... Breadbasket is actually... I believe you recruit troops for invading planets from your population as well. So a planet like this is actually very, very important. You might have smirked at me when I built a planet just for population. But in actuality, this is quite an important planet. Could even consider making it my entertainment capital, but I won't do that. What I will do is queue up a shipyard for when all this other stuff is done. So we'll have a shipyard down there that will be exclusively for building either colony ships or invasion ships. We're just kind of scoping out these last edges here. You make a production base here, I suppose. That'll be fine. Oh no, I actually already have a production base here. No, I actually built a military base here. Right. So just upgrade the military base, I suppose. Give me perimeter scanners, that'll be fine. Small Dalsu, join your brethren. We actually have a little bit of a fleet here now. I will wait until this guy joins up with you, and then we will go engage the pirates. Should I send more? I don't think I will. I think perhaps I'll send them up north. I believe that's the Wyvern rally point. I wish it was easier to see. Very hard to see. But I just happen to know it's the Wyvern base. Alright. We have a trade offer. You want my Illyrium for hypersilicates? Well... +5 to research is fine. I don't have that? Could have sworn I had that. Will you just accept 1, please? Well, too bad then if you don't want to. Yeah, we're not ready for the pirates yet, so you guys just wait. And we're going to end our turn there. And also end the video, because it's been about 20 minutes. I've been a bit scared, I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not used to playing on really high difficulty levels. Not that this is that high. I mean, it's 3rd from the top. And I was a little bit afraid that things weren't going to go my way and that I was going to look foolish on the face of the internet. Which I don't mind so much, but I'd like to both entertain my audience and also hopefully show them some semblance of skill, so... Now I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling like I've done a pretty good job of getting my colony, my empire, established in a way that's strong enough to fend off, at least fend off early attacks. Didn't realize there's a barely habitable planet right there. I mean, I of course found it earlier, but I had kind of forgotten about it. We should probably throw down something there. He can add a little production. Anyway, I'm going to stop my rambling, and I'll see you guys next time on Dalsu Plays. Thank you for joining us.